Raindrop, drop top, hot top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking the pop in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't try nobody, grip the trigger. Call up the gang and they come and get gang. Brought me a river, give you a fish. Bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is sad. We got cutters and 100 round food. Bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with.
I'm pretty much like introverted for the most part, but I got a lot of friends and stuff like online and people I connect with online because to me, you know, the way the internet is, that's how you can find more people like you. Yep. Which is why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Even though you live around the corner.
Prime example though, yeah.
But this is what I like to do, is just meet people who's doing things and learn new things, because if I didn't see other people doing it, I would never be doing it.
Right.
So then I like to also put that out there for people that's looking.
Right. You know, first thing first, shout out to being a hustler and a serial entrepreneur, man.
Yeah.
Because I know that's a tough job. For real, no, that's tough. You know, a lot of people, they always use the word entrepreneur, everything, but you really doing it, you know. And I noticed it throughout the years of having you on Facebook. And that's funny that you brought up having, you know, meeting people online, because that's how I meet all my people.
Right.
Online. And I think it's a great resource to really have social media to, you know, network and get people together and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Like I got a group on there now, like one of my groups on Facebook is like New Up Moving Blitz, but it's about 1,300 people in that.
Dang.
But I just post, you know, whatever I'm gonna post in
Yeah.
there. So like my content I might put on YouTube, I'll post it in there.
Right.
And just different things, and people always reach out to me.
It is a beautiful day out here, y'all. Oh my God. What's good, y'all? I can't put down the camera, so I don't want y'all seeing the license plate. But your brother about to do a conversation. This should be super dope. Just got done with a podcast y'all saw right before this. And there she goes. Hey! Question of the day. What was your highlight of the day?
Highlight of today?
Yeah.
I'm guessing I would have to say, if I had to put on the spot like this, just look at it. Look at today.
That's what I was just saying. That it's beautiful outside.
Look, it's such a beautiful day.
Oh my God, you hear the birds?
Despite what's going on in the world today, we can still come together and have some type of happiness with all the sunshine. That's all I say. Look at that.
Hey, that sun do look good. Ooh, it
so
is.
Don't give you no choice but to be happy.
But Shawty got the
Kinda
Perry on.
appreciate a little bit. Huh?
I like the sweatshirt, the Perry on. Shit, flex it. Oh, okay, hey, you looking
Shout out
good.
to my LS.
Hey.
Wow, these cameras are like really vivid. Like wow.
Shout out to those iPhone cameras.
Shout out to the iPhone, the new ones. What iPhone you got? Let them know.
The XR. Ladies and boys, girls, welcome back to Conversations. We have the greatest conversations that I got my homie Essence over here.
Hey, everybody.
Ooh, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling really, really good. Thank you for asking. It's such a bright, beautiful day out. Who couldn't feel anything but great?
So right now, it may be a time-lapse showing. Actually, I'm recording this while I'm recording this time-lapse. Pretty cool. Okay, y'all. So what I'm doing right here today is editing today's conversations. You guys can see I did the conversations, and I also did a podcast with Dwayne. So the goal is to firstly edit the conversations, because that takes about a good 20 minutes to edit. And then the last thing to do is to edit the podcast with Dwayne. They're both actually very simple to edit. It's just when I edit podcasts, it takes like probably a good hour to hour and a half for it to go from the software onto the hard drive. And then the conversations only takes about 10 minutes, and then it takes about 20 minutes to upload on YouTube. So that's the agenda for now. And after this, I'm gonna run over the fun facts of the day with y'all, since I didn't do them on Thursday. And yeah. Boom. Okay, y'all, your brother is finally done editing. I did the conversations, I did the podcast show, and now I'm super duper slumped, y'all. But as always, you know, your brother gotta keep hustling. So, you know, tonight was very cool doing Uber. So as I was doing Uber, one of my last rides, it was this girl I picked up, and she goes to Howard University. She's majoring in theater, and she just talking about following her dreams, passion, and everything. And I was telling her about mine. She's like, you know, that's really inspirational. Your story just gave me hope to keep following mine. Because, you know, y'all know I took a different route in life. Instead of me taking the traditional route, being a nurse and everything, I took this creative journey, you know what I mean? And she said one thing that will stuck with me. She said, you know what? That's good you did that, because all of the people that are called crazy or had these crazy ideas are the ones that made a difference in the world and that actually stood out. And it's still here today. It's like Albert Einstein. People called that guy crazy all the time. And look how he ended off. Will Smith, you know what I mean? All these great people, you know what I mean? And when she said that, I was like, wow. You know, I do look forward to telling my story one day. I know right now I'm living it right now, and y'all currently seeing it. So it's like the best part of the story. It's like living in the middle of it, because when it's all said and done, I'm gonna look back on these videos, look back at this moment, be like, man, I remember I was going through that. And hopefully I'll be able to inspire other creators, other people that want to reach that greatness level, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I want everybody to be great. So I want to inspire everybody to be great. But I'm about to run through a few of the fun facts of the day for y'all from like 3 days ago that I didn't do because I don't have anything else to talk about, and I don't want to just, you know, leave y'all with nothing. So let's get to it real quick. These are from actually April 9th. I think I didn't do them on April 9th. Thought of the day. The bad news is time flies. The good news is you are the pilot. Michael Oster. That is so true. Time does fly really quick, y'all. Like, that hit me honestly this year. I was like, wow, I've been out of college for almost 2 years. Time flies. But you know what? In my eyes, time flies when you on the move. You know what I mean? If time is going slow, that means you're going slow, buddy. Ain't nothing wrong with going slow. Me personally, I've been enjoying this time going fast because it's like I'm growing and I still have yet to hit that climax, y'all. So definitely enjoy the time that you do have here, man, because time does fly. Like, I remember I graduated high school almost 10 years ago. I graduated high school in 2011, y'all, and it's been 9 years already. And I was like, damn, I feel like this shit just happened like 3 years ago. So time flies, but make the best of your time. Me personally, every single year has been great for me. I'll be productive every single year, even like last year, for instance, 2019. That's the first year I kind of felt kind of stuck, but I also felt productive because look where I'm at now. You know what I mean? I'm growing more. I'm ready to make a big move. So yeah, time does fly, but embrace the time, you know what I mean, as it fly. Like, fly away, like it says, you are the pilot. Joke of the day. What did a tree say to the wind? Leave me alone. Okay, random fact of the day. Tropical rainforests are a habit for 80% of the world's insect species. You know what? I think a tropical rainforest would be dope. I have yet to go to one, but when I went to Puerto Rico, it was really weird. Like, that whole Puerto Rico's not a country, that whole place is like a tropical rainforest. Like, we went to this one place. It had like this beautiful, just natural waterfall there, and just this rainforest. It's just beautiful, man. I have yet to go to a real tropical rainforest, but I'm looking forward to going to one. You know, I've been obviously to Costa Rica and stuff and been to like their little rainforest, but I think the real tropical rainforests are like in Brazil. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I would like to go to one. But I don't really like a whole bunch of insects and shit, all those bugs and shit. Ooh, man, that would creep me out. But I would do it just for the experience, y'all. Because y'all know I'm just like everybody else. I don't mind bugs. When you get to seeing those bugs you never seen before, like, what the fuck is that? That's when I'm going to get thrown off a little bit. Journal entry idea. Is it ever okay to break a promise? Explain. Wow. Honestly, it is not okay to break a promise. I believe if you're going to promise something, you got to do it. You know what I mean? At least try to do it. You know what I mean? Let's say if I made a promise to, I throw it on here. If I made a promise to go to Europe, or if I don't go to Europe, you know what I mean? That's a broken promise. Like, if it's not in my control, that's different. But I really believe that you should always pursue your promise no matter what. I'm a huge fan of that, man. I'm a huge fan of that. Although we're not going to be able to do everything perfectly and have everything perfectly aligned, but we at least got to try to go for that promise, try to fulfill it. And if something happens along the way, it happens. For instance, my goal for this year was to go to Europe next month. Probably not going next month because all this shit. You know why? Because it's not in my hands. But guess what? I'm still going to go. And that's a promise to myself right there. I'm putting this on camera right now. I promise to myself to go out the country for 35 days. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I believe in definitely pursuing a promise. Even if you go for it and it doesn't happen, at least you still pursued that promise. I'm not a huge fan of just saying you're going to do something and not doing it. That's full of shit. And it's going to eat you up in the inside. Like, damn, I made that promise. I didn't fulfill it. You know what I mean? But that's just my point of view, y'all. Hopefully, if you are making a promise, hopefully you're at least trying to work towards completing that promise, fulfilling that promise, because making a promise, that's really personal to a lot of people, you know what I mean? So no, I'm not a fan of breaking promises, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure we all have done that before, but if I have, it wasn't intentional, you know what I mean? I'm sure if y'all have as well, it wasn't intentional, you did. But what I was going to say to my family, tomorrow is Easter. I should be dropping the conversations tomorrow. I should be dropping the podcast show tomorrow because I just got done editing. And that's about it, my family. Peace and love.